Avengers War Table.
So hello,
First
I
off,
am the
a huge
Alchemist,
thank
and
you
this
to
is
everyone who
the
joined our first
beta
Marvel's Avengers War Table
presentation
last
that
month.
Marvel
And
Avengers
extra thanks as
provided.
well for telling us what you like and what
And
you want to see
I'm
in
really
future
excited
shows.
because of
We are
hearing
reading your
things
posts and
like you're
comments,
hearing
so
right
please
now.
keep them coming.
So in this video, it's going to be about what they're going over in the war table and kind of my thoughts, like kind of the highlights, kind of the big things that got me really excited for the game. And you'll notice that it says beta. They're just going to tell you what's in the beta, and it's the entire mission that you saw, the E-Day, in E-Day. You're going to be able to play that entire segment, I'm assuming. Although it's kind of strange because you're not able to play as Thor, but then it opens up to Warzone and Drop Zone missions, so that's going to be really entertaining as well. So I can't wait for that. Now, what I'm really excited about, like the most, like, and I've said in my previous videos, one, traversing the environment, that's gonna be really fun. But the next thing is like multiplayer and teamwork and horde mode. Horde mode is gonna be really cool, and I cannot wait to see what type of surprises they have in
With
store.
the entire Golden Gate Bridge demo, dropping players into the middle of the chain of events that led to the A-Day disaster.
So like I stated earlier, we're gonna be able to play the entire A-Day demo. And I can't wait to see how the flying works. Is it going to be smooth? Is it going to be solid? Because like I said in my last video, I don't want to have to perform glitches to fly in video games. I've always wanted to do that, like as an action hero, you know, like RPG, kind of like this. So that's another thing that I'm super, super excited for.
From there, the beta starts to open up just like the full game does, giving you new single-player hero missions and eventually single-player or co-op war zones to discover. Kamala and Hulk, you'll travel to the dense forests of the American Pacific Northwest on the trail of the Olympia Archive. The last known
So what
location
you've
of
just heard
Jarvis.
there is where the missions are going to start opening up from. Now, I like it because it has variety and it has open space and it's a lot of traversal and a lot of just seeing the environment. So I like that there's snow, I like that there's grassy areas, I like that the enemies seem like they're not just generic, they actually seem like they're unique to each other, so that's really cool. Variety is
Including a
always going to be
showdown with
good
Abomination.
in video games.
What you got there?
Now the next part is Abomination. I can't wait to play this mini boss battle. Abomination's going to be fun. Because I love mini bosses, I fought the Valkyries. He's not going to play anything like the Valkyries, but it just kind of reminded me of that, like an extra boss sort of thing, like a, you know, arch nemesis sort of thing. So that's going to be really, really cool, really cool.
The Golden Gate Bridge sequence and these hero story missions make for an already good-sized beta. Iron Man, Kamala Khan, Black Widow, and Hulk.
So what you guys just heard there was actually him just telling you what characters you're going to be able to play as in the beta, and unfortunately Thor is not one of them, but who cares, you're still getting 4 really unique characters that are supposedly all play differently. Now, what they're showing on screen right now is the Horde mode I was talking about earlier in the video. Now, I'm super excited. I can't wait. I love this sort of thing in video games. Like, for example, Jedi Fallen Order recently had an update in which Cal was able to do challenges from different planets and stuff, and that's what this kind of reminds me of, and I'm super excited for that. Or even a game like Gears of War 3 or 2, or any of the Gears of Wars really, that had Horde mode. I enjoyed that a lot as well. I played that all the time with my friends. I mean, I love this sort of thing in video games because it gives a good replay ability, and it's fun as heck to play as. So I can't wait, and I love the progression system. This game is getting me really pumped, and they're saying all the right things. So honestly, I hope they just deliver and deliver it right.
What you notice is how each hero's traversal is true to the hero. Flyers like Iron Man approach from the air with Hulk picking up momentum as he bounds forward. Kamala and Black Widow may be on foot, but they both have unique traversal abilities to grapple and swing, throwing themselves in the air and even chaining together swings to increase speed and cover greater distances.
So hearing that got me really excited because it really means they're paying attention to detail. Like, I hope Spider-Man is in this game because I just played Spider-Man recently and I thought it was a very solidly executed game and I enjoyed it a lot. So that was really cool to hear as well. Okay guys, so essentially what he's talking about in this section of the beta is how the range and like how long each drop zone or war zone mission lasts depends. Like sometimes it can take, they said 25 minutes or sometimes up to a couple of hours. So that's interesting as well. And that your progression is actually saved. So if you play the beta, everything you've done in the beta transfers over to the game once it's launched. So that's going to be really cool as well. I can't wait for that, and that's going to be sick because it reminds me a lot of Gears
First
of War.
Marvel's Avengers War Table, we talked about heroics and ultimates, and we teased the Hulkbuster. The Hulkbuster is Iron Man's ultimate, and you can use it in the beta.
Now, guys, I'm not going to lie. When I saw that you can actually test out the Hulkbuster in the beta and that it was Iron Man's ultimate ability, got me really excited because I can just imagine fighting a boss and you're all low on health and then he gets his ability. And the cool thing is that you get to absorb a lot of damage with it, and you can also, supposedly you can also dish out a lot of damage as well. And what's funny is watching this just reminds me a lot of Hulk. Like he literally looks like he's playing as the Hulk as Iron Man. So that's really sick. And to achieve that is really cool and special, and it's going to be a lot of fun to play.
These are your heroes playing alongside you on your team that you've unlocked and you are leveling. So let's say you start the mission as the Hulk. The game then adds your Iron Man, your Black Widow, your Kamala to your party. The heroes in your party are using the skills that you've unlocked and the gear that you've equipped.
So just to recap that you're leveling up all your characters, and if you're playing the mission solos, you can, any character that's going to be in that mission will be the character that you've leveled up. So like you said, if you're playing as Hulk, then your Iron Man, Kamala Khan, and Black Widow are going to be the ones that you indeed leveled up. So that's going to be really cool. And that's what I mean by variety. I feel like everything in this game is going to be you. It's going to be the way that you want it to be, and it's going to be the way that you want to play. You want to have this on your character? He can do that. I think that's a really cool feature, and it's awesome to see, and it's cool to see. So, the DLC character that they just announced is Hawkeye. Now, I'm curious to see how he's going to play. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Hawkeye, but it'll do. I think Hawkeye will be fun. We'll see what they can do. See if they can surprise me, honestly. But that's my kind of thoughts and opinion on that real fast. So for this part of the video, I thought I would go ahead and show you guys how to create a Square Enix account. So that way, when the beta does come out, you don't have to worry about all the hassle and trying to create an account and all that stuff. So right now I'm at the Google search right now. And essentially what you want to type in is just Square Enix. It's like this. So click on that. What it'll do is it'll take you to here. As you see, I've already clicked on it, so you can straight up just click on it. And now it's going to bring you to this. So essentially, once you get there, depending on what region you are, it could be different for everybody. But for me, I am United States, so I would click on here. So I'm going to click here. Now what it's going to do is it's going to take you here. And as you can see, look, it's Marvel Avengers. Now, to create an account, it couldn't be more simple. You see where this person is? Normally, it's not going to show that. But when you click it, you'll see it has my account information right here. But if I go to... Now, normally what would happen, guys, is you would see a login or sign up. You just click sign up. Now, once you do all that, the next thing you're going to want to go do is you actually want to go to linked accounts. You'll notice that it's going to load in, and it's going to show what I've linked. And it's right here. I've linked my PlayStation account to it. But you can link your Epic Games account, your Facebook account, your Steam account, Twitch account. I've never heard of Calico before. You know, Xbox. Apparently there's a whole thing with Final Fantasy, which is interesting. But yeah, that's all you do. It couldn't be more simple than that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys all in the next video.